Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So it has been pouring here. It just kind of let up. You guys can see over here that there's definitely rain clouds. So I am letting the pups out for a little bit. There's construction noise. Yeah, you can definitely see a nice line right there of storms. So they're starting, like, you know, this happens during this time of the year. Even if it doesn't rain for very long, it does rain. So today we are actually, my fiance has been wanting some, and my neighbor Patrick, he was like, what, I want some chocolate chip cookies. So I am going to be making chocolate chip cookies. The recipe that I currently have up on YouTube is the sandy chocolate chip cookies, which those are more like a pecan sandy type cookie. They're very dry, but some people like that kind of cookie. Like my dad really likes that. That's Smalls barking at the construction next door. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Today is going to be a chewy chocolate chip cookie. It's going to be delicious. I've made these before. So since it's going to keep storming, that's the days that we do cooking a lot of times, or if it's like really just too hot to be outside. But right now the beds are down, as you can see. I got to clean up the tomatoes because that part of the beds, those are dying off. And so like I said, during this time of the year, it's so hot here that we really just don't, other than getting passion fruit, some papaya, the blue butterfly pea flower, I make tea with that. You know, honestly, what we might start seeing is, if we get lucky, now my brother always gets bananas, so it's that time of year, so we might see some bananas on the plates over there. I doubt it. I got the Cavendish this year, so I don't think it'll produce. This is the first year we've had it, so we'll see about that. But my brother should be getting some bananas. Hopefully he'll share, and I can share those on the channel with you guys, because he has, like, no joke, I literally think he's got at least 30 or 40 banana trees, so maybe more, but he definitely has a whole bunch more than I have. So all right, so I'm gonna take you guys inside. I'm gonna get the pups in. Miss Luna's out here doing her business, and like you heard the dogs barking, so we're gonna go in and make those cookies. All right, so we are back in the kitchen to get ready on making these cookies. So hopefully I got enough space for y'all to see what's going on. All right, so let's get this started. We are going to need to put our oven at 325. So oven goes at 325, so go ahead and preheat your oven to 325. You're gonna need 2 eggs. My eggs are at room temperature. All right, you need a half, no, that's gotta be, you need 3/4 cup of unsalted butter that's been at room temperature. So I'm putting that in now. All right, I gotta get a paper towel. All right, and you're gonna need this type of a paddle. I don't know why I brought an extra one over, but all right. And all right, so we need some sugar, which, all right, so this sugar is going to be 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I don't like to add that much sugar, so I'm gonna add 2/4 of a cup, not 3, because y'all know we don't need that extra sugar, especially since we're putting the chocolate chips in, so that's not really necessary. Okay, so then I am gonna go ahead and blend this together. Let it get like really creamy. All right, so we creamed that, and then we're gonna need 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I just used a 1/2 cup because that's what I pulled out of the kitchen, the cupboard, the drawer, whatever I'm doing here. I got stuff all over. All right, you need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Redmond's real salt. No, I don't measure. And my flour is the Costco organic flour that we are using. Sorry, covered it up. It already smells good. I love a chocolate chip cookie. All right, today we're gonna be using the Mexican vanilla. It says 2 teaspoons. Yeah. All right, and then let's see. 1 1/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Oh, sorry. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I gotta go get the baking soda because it's in that bulk thing and I don't want to drag it all the way over here. So 1 teaspoon of baking soda. All right, and here is what I like to do is we just have some Kirkland's maple syrup. I like to add a little bit of maple syrup into it because it gives it a nice, like, I don't know, like home feel to me. It gives it like a little bit of sweetness because the recipe itself, if you want to follow the recipe itself, also required an additional 3/4 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar. And I'm like, listen, we don't need all this sugar. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup just to kind of give it that sweet flavor because, you know, psychologically, I'm sure y'all know this, but being that I'm in the field of mental health, a lot of places, especially during the holidays, will actually put out scents that attract you into their stores. So it could smell like bread or cookies or candy or something like that, and it attracts people into their locations and they do more shopping during that time of year. And one of the scents that they try to mimic is actually maple syrup because a lot of people love that, like pancakes and bacony smell. We don't eat pork, but just because we just don't, but you know, people like that, like breakfasty oftentimes flavor. So yeah, so that's why I like to add a little bit of maple syrup. So I say 2 tablespoons of maple syrup will do it. That was probably only a tablespoon because obviously we're out now, so I'm gonna have to put that on our list of things to buy, so that we need some more maple syrup. All right, yeah, so we have everything. See, super simple, super easy. He wanted a sweet treat, and basically there you have it. So I'm gonna mix this all up. Then we're gonna make sure your oven's at 325, and then these are gonna cook for 12 to 13 minutes. So I'm gonna put it on that silicone baking sheet. I will show you guys, and then I'm just gonna scoop it out with my cookie scooper, and then, you know, clip them down on the placemat, and then I'll pop them in the oven, and then of course I'll show you guys when it's all said and done. So I'll go ahead and add the chocolate chips. If I didn't tell you all the chocolate chips, I feel a little scattered today. 1 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. I'm probably only gonna do a cup because the last couple times I've made chocolate chip cookies, it just feels like it's too much chocolate to me. I want more cookie than chocolate, but that's just my personal, you know, preference. So all right, so I'll bring you guys back as soon as I'm finished scooping them out. All right, so here's what they look like. Doesn't that dough look so pretty? I love cookie dough. All right, so I'm gonna pop them in the oven now for about 12 minutes. It said 12 to 13 minutes, so, you know, just test your own, you know, process to make sure they're kind of crispy, but kind of chewy at the same time. And then we'll take them off, we'll give them a taste test, and then I'll start the second round of cookie dough. So we have enough to make at least 2 sheets, if not more. So there's Miss Luna. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet girl. Okay, so the cookies are done. This is the first batch. So there you go. They're still beautiful. They're still golden. They're super hot. I literally just pulled them out of the oven. But they're definitely got a nice little crisp on the bottom. And then, oh, it's so hot. And then it's soft on the inside. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. That they're really just nice and soft on the inside. Now I cut the chocolate chips back just because I don't want an abundance of like chocolate chips. I want more like cookie if I'm gonna try it. This is probably silly of me, but yeah, it's good. I love cookies. I mean, who doesn't love a cookie? So super easy, super simple, soft chocolate chip cookie. I definitely wish I had a little more maple syrup because that would make it divine. But definitely worth eating, that's for sure. And you know, we always have stuff going on. And so I am over here peeling. We still have passion fruit over here. And I am peeling them out and making juice with them. So that's what we have going on. Like I said, I'm making passion fruit juice probably every other day now, which is awesome because we're drinking a lot of it. You know, my family loves it. The kids came over and we're outside playing in the lake. My parents had brought them over. And so they're off, you know, for the summer. And so they're just enjoying life. And so, you know, that's what this is all about, is just having the kids over and letting them enjoy everything. And, you know, so they can enjoy some passion fruit. They love the passion fruit. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy growing it, because they just like when it falls, they get so excited. They just want to rip them open and start eating them. So it's a delicious treat that they don't normally get to have. And I just want to tell you guys real quick, somebody was asking me if they had to buy passion fruit, how many, one of my friends, how many would they need to buy in order to make the juice? And I would say, in fairness, if you had to buy them, you're easily going to end up buying, I would say, at least 25 to 30, because if not maybe more, maybe 40, depending on how much juice you wanted to make. Because honestly, you don't know how someone else has grown them, and you don't know if they're kind of dry on the inside or if they actually have quite a bit of juice. And so that's something that you have to take into consideration. So I would personally overbuy. And that's what I'm saying, if you actually had to go out and buy like 40 passion fruit, you're definitely going to be spending a pretty penny. So it's much better to, here in Zone 9B, to try to grow them yourself and then enjoy that beautiful harvest when it comes in. This year we have just been like overly enjoying them. I have just been making juice. It's been such a nice treat. With the increase in the price of groceries, it's such a nice opportunity to just be able to just get something off of the vine. I have some compost here I gotta take out to the compost. I want to put the passion fruit on it before I actually end up taking it out. So I said, I feel really tired today. We got so much going on and I can feel the pressure from the rain. So, you know, it's just one of those days, you know, not every day is perfect, but we make the best of it and we do the best that we can. So as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed that recipe. As always, love one another, be kind, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this channel. It really is a blessing to be able to come into your homes and spend time with you, and you guys spend time with me.